it had been overused for 2.5 years. So a bunch of stuff came out, but there was no dark stuff.
So you only did the one shoulder?
I did the one.
The one time.
Yeah, because she was so freaked out. She was so freaked out. She wouldn't let me do anything else.
That was the second shoulder.
That was the second time I did the same shoulder.
Right.
Yeah.
And
that was the right shoulder. At that January, it was 2 months after I did her first treatment. Because I never touched any other part of her body. She wouldn't let me. She was too freaked out with it. So my knee, this right knee, was damaged in a snowmobile accident when I was 27, just by overextending it, and it tore all the ligaments. This one was damaged when I was 21 by a firewall from an oil rig that came off of a building, which was totally my fault that it happened. But I was in the ice and it came down and it crushed my knee, but my knee went into the ice, so it didn't destroy the knee because it would have destroyed it. But it did a massive amount of damage to it, and it tore the inside. So this one, both my knees were messed up, and the older I got, the more my knees was giving me problems. I couldn't ever ski again. I had to be super careful with it, and I didn't want to do surgery, but I was open to doing surgery at some points because it was so painful. But that was my right knee. This is my right knee.
By the way, the same results he's talking about, Wim Hof.
That was my.
What?
The same results you're talking about with the healing, Wim Hof.
Oh,
same. It's like equal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually super complementary.
Yeah.
They're both complementary. So that was my right knee after 10 minutes, only with my hands. I like this. That 10 minutes. That's what came up. And then when I got this tool, which is super cool, like this tool is so nice because it consistently applies the same. It's not a variable like your hand.
Right.
And you can ramp it up a lot better. And you don't have to go 5 minutes, not 10. 10 minutes is a long time.
That's a long time. Good for you.
Yeah. So that's what it looked like after 5 minutes. Right. This knee right here, this very knee. Just going like this for 5 minutes. It started out, and after 2 minutes it gets numb, and you go like this. And then the last 3 minutes is like that. That's it. And it did that. So that looks really painful, right?
Yeah.
Not. The pain stopped around 3 minutes. The leg opened up and bled. That was not a cut. That was the top view. That was immediately after I stopped. I literally grabbed my phone and went click.
That's it.
This is, okay, right there. This is 30 minutes later. Big improvement. That's 3 hours later. All that weird stuff was gone. 3 days later, that was clean, just like my normal knee would be. 7 days later, it was totally healed.
Was that the back of your knee? Was that the back or the side?
That was the side. That was this side right here. Now I had done many other treatments around my knee. This was the main area, and I didn't get to do that until I got this. And I did that, and I could do this exact treatment now, right now, and nothing comes out. It's done. You would think that was damaging something, but it's not. It was not a bruise. That bruise would be 6 to 8 weeks to go away if that was really a bruise, and it went away in 30 minutes and 3 hours. It was down to that. In 3 days, it was gone. So that's interesting. So this is something that is visibly provable, results-driven, that is undeniable, and there's no way to hide this, the truth. And I can now prove it with my body that this stuff actually works. Because I'm not trying to prove a point. I just want people to get it and go, like, I'm not bullshitting anybody because I can't. And I wouldn't anyway, but I don't want to. And I want people to realize and wake up, like, this is what's saving. Over and over again, stuff happens where people are like, okay, this is where I know I had whiplash when I was 17 years old. I'm 55 years old. This is what this one woman told me. Because I've had constant pain since I was 17 years old with my neck, and it's always gotten worse as I got older. I did a 3-minute session on each side of her neck, only 3 minutes, not 10, because you can only take 3 minutes with my hand right back here, right there, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what came out. Take a look at that. And she was so thankful. She went home, she called me a week later, she goes, I got 80% of my pain is gone. I said, what are you going to do? She goes, I'm going to get my sister to finish it off. Because she couldn't really reach it. Well, you could do it, but she couldn't really do it. Her sister did it again. And a week after that, she was 100% pain erased for the rest of her life. She said, I'll never have pain there again. That simple. And she'd gone to chiropractors and physical therapists and doctors, and she was doing painkillers. The pain there was just excruciating for her. Bad news. You know, like your neck, a little bit like that, and that's constant.
Yeah.
And then it's all gone. Just like that, for free. It's quite just a little different. So that's what this is all about. And what happens, and so as I got into this and I did more and more of my body, and I started to, you get these revelations of what's actually happening. Then I realized, oh yeah, okay, so my mom, formed my body in her womb, and I got whatever she had. The debris, the non-human stuff, the stuff she breathed or ate or drank or was subjected to, that was pollutants. The stuff is non-human, not flesh. You know, microscopic razor blades, like we're breathing 1.8 billion pounds of rubber dust every year in the United States. Because they come off the tires and they go up in the air and they a mile and a half above every highway and they cover all the food and we're eating them and we're consuming them, right? Those are microscopic razor blades, you can't see them. Then I realized that in our bodies are microscopic pathways, billions of them. You don't look at veins anymore, they're there, they're visible. Veins and nerves are visible. This is microscopic stuff. Where biophotons go through and you're communicating in your body. The healing pathways are being plugged with microscopic razor blades, visibly coming up with this shit. Because you don't, where are those things? They're somewhere. They're buried inside of you. And they're the things that bind you. And as you get older, you keep adding to your ancestral garbage because your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma was contributing to this and beyond that. So you were subjected to the full amount of the cumulative effect. Now as a young woman, you got a child, you completely empty your body out through this means, but within 6 months, it's all gone. Just because you just work 2 areas a day for 5 minutes, you don't put any of that stuff in your baby. You completely stop that and interrupt that. You know how powerful it is. Then when you have a baby, you don't have that problem. You don't have those pains and aches and problems and terrible experience with the delivery and pain that's in the roof because all the stuff that causes that, it's like if you pinch your arm here, right? That's how if you feel the pain there at all. Those it? How about that? Good. Yeah, but you don't feel any pain at all? That means you're in good shape. That means you've worked a lot of the stuff. A lot of women like my wife, if I go like that, she's screaming if I just do that. And I said, dude, that's microscopic razor blades digging into your nerves and your muscles, telling your brain there's something wrong. Right? That's how polluted people get. Right? You're not polluted. You have to look. You're not polluted. You're taking care of yourself to a large degree. Right?
Her physical body, according to the cyberscan, is in good shape.
Yeah, you're high active.
But her energetic body is where all the issues are.
Right. Oh yeah, and that's affected too. They both affect each other in both directions. Yeah, it's a two-way street. So this stuff, when it comes out, you don't put it in the baby. That's the whole thing. So healthy moms have healthy babies. And super healthy moms have super healthy babies and have an amazing experience in all the things that they do. And the chance of injury is very, very low. Because in your knees, if you twist it the wrong way, it will injure because it's full of all that stuff. That's why pro athletes should all do this before they get out there in the field. Do that 6-month protocol. They can still go and practice and do their stuff. It doesn't disable you at all. In fact, it enables you to become even better and more accurate. Because you have a better communication system now happening in your system. You don't have stuff there that you didn't know was going to tear your knee up or cause you that pinch problem or some kind of a fracture. But so this is the hardcore reality of how the body operates. And the only way that people can know it and understand it is by going through the firewall and just be open to get all the stuff out. So as a woman, it's different than a man. Women have softer skin. They're gentler. They're more nurturing. They don't like pain. They don't like marks in their body. So it's more difficult. There's a deeper psychological thing to deal with as a woman. Right? And plus your hormones change every minute of the day. You're on a constant movement, and it's a beautiful flow. It's not a romantic, it's just a real thing. Where men are definitely much more stable and they don't change hardly at all. Right? They're more stable, so you have to deal with more emotional and psychological things that are extremely more complex. Your body can produce a baby. Wow. That's amazing. Right? So yeah, so women are you have to take a different approach as a woman. I wouldn't, in your alter ego, you know, how you're presenting yourself is always changing, just like when you approach health. Each thing has to be done in a very careful way. It has to be done in a loving way, in a kind, respectful way. Like when I was doing my wife's shoulder, she went, "This feels like abuse." I said, "Baby, I have never hit you in my life, ever, not even once." I said, "This feels like therapy and love to me." And I kept going through this. She never said anything. I said, if this is abuse, then do you think I didn't want to do this to hurt you? Or am I doing this and sticking my neck out to get it sliced to help you? Because that's really what it was. And she wanted to slice my throat out because she just couldn't believe that something that crazy would be really true. So it's self-therapy. So the more you love yourself, not in a selfish manner, right? But you love yourself with true, genuine love, the more your body will reward you. You love your body. And your body will love you. It will reward you. So we do things that either have prices attached to it, or we do things that is reward attached. So obviously we love the rewards, because the rewards we can then have a greater value to share it that way. So we're here to share the maximum amount of value that we can in our lifetime. And each one of us has a super gift. And that super gift can shine through to its full manifestation if we get it all the junk out of it. Right? And there's some places you can go on this earth, and I think everyone that I've ever worked with or collaborated with, they all need to go to this little place called Bill Rowan and see the manifestation of a physical gift that will eclipse everything you've ever seen in this world. Something that happened in that little town with an individual. And when people go there, their lives are changed. And they realize that everyone has a great purpose and a great being, a reason.
What's in Doverville, Ohio?
There's a little museum with artwork that was worth, the Smithsonian said, far beyond billions of dollars. It couldn't be valued, it was so priceless. And it was work that this man did for free. He sent it to kings and presidents of countries, his carvings, they were carvings. And he did things with his hands that no human could do. He did it every day, all day, to extreme levels of beyond belief. And when you go and see that a human being can do that, you yourself realize these are the same gift that I have, is the same level of gift in you. It's just in a different category. And you just got to find out what it is and let it fully manifest and believe in it. And it's there. You just got to see what this guy. I don't want to take the guy's thunder. I can share some information on that. But yeah, it's nice to experience something yourself on a journey. And you should never have to be told what to do, but you should be able to inquire, not second guess, but to not question, but to inquire. Inquiring minds want to know, and it's very, very good. But you're on your journey, and I might know all the right stuff to do, and then you say, "Oh, just tell me what to do." That's great, that's fine, you're asking, but I want people to learn and understand for themselves. And go through what I got to go through, because when you get excited about something and you're inspired to do something, you really go and do it, and you're enthusiastic. That's because you're on that discovery path, right? And people are giving you pointers along the way, you're asking, but then you got to see it, and it was like a revelation to you. And when it wasn't a revelation, it goes deep. And then it becomes that real thing that you're going to fully embrace and let it happen. So this is one of those things that you embrace because it's free and it changes everything. It upgrades you. Like they're talking about upgrade labs, this is beyond that. This is the ultimate upgrade. Because you're going back to your original. You're becoming more of who you are without all the debris than ever anybody else in this world. And if you do that, you can inspire others to do it because they're trying to figure you out. Yeah. So you can help. Inspire them. It's all about inspiring people. So how could I inspire people if I didn't do it myself?